Hello, everybody. Boop! Look at that. Look at that. We're all here. On time.
No. Very much an hour late.
So I took a nap, but my phone died, so I couldn't take my alarm with me. And then Sarah was like, okay, I got this covered. And then the worst possible thing happened. A bonanza. It's always bonanzas with this crew.
Every time.
Literally yesterday in our offline campaign, Alex had a 30-minute bonanza in the middle. So, just be glad it happens before. Okay? But anyway, we don't have to RIP Sarah. She made it through to the other side. And I got a big steaky boy brewing. Very excited for later. Don't look at me like that, Hannah. Nope. Stop it. All of your poops are exactly the same. They're mac and cheese and cheeseburgers. Come on. Come on, let's bring it up.
Mac and cheese poops.
Yeah.
Every time.
By the way, I did have some mac and cheese today. I thought of you. I literally thought of you when I ordered that because it was from Outback, and I was like, she would approve. So, it wasn't a sleep bonanza. I just had it was a normal nap. But anyway, we are back today in the aftermath of the things. And before we begin, do we have anything that we need to go over at all? Sarah and I are in the works of some stuff, but we're keeping that back here for a little bit.
You're updating your subclass, and then we're gonna do a release on that once all of that is finished.
Velios's Way of, what was the official title? Sanguine Blade, right?
Sanguine Blade.
We will be releasing that. I gotta do a couple tweaks to it. As we've had Alex playtest it for a little bit, it works out pretty well how I wanted it to work. There's a couple things I don't really care for that are just more a function thing that I think will be fun. That won't really affect Velios as a character. But the art on that looks dope as fuck. If you want to see any works in progress or maybe sexy things, you can head over to Sarah's Patreon, which she will link in the chat. Post haste.
God.
Yeah. For all of those things, lots of Christmas days work, but stuff outside of that. Yeah, we got stuff in the works. I'm very excited for it. Only Sarah and I know about it right now, and when it happens, I think you guys are gonna be excited, and you guys are gonna be excited. Oh, what?
I forgot. Speaking of Patreon.
Yes.
Since this is Christmas Saves related.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing so for July. If you sign up and pay for just this July, and you're a $25 patron, then I will mail to you a print of the stained glass Alenia picture, hand signed with a note and everything, packed up all cute for you. But you have to get it in before the end of July, or it doesn't count. So if you want to do that, you can upgrade your pledge, or you could join if you're not a part of it.
A high-quality print, and it's a dope picture. If you haven't seen it, it is in our fan art section of the official Discord, and I think it's fucking cool. I like the themed art when that happens. It's fun. By the way, speaking of themed art, the things that we are having in the works right now, so far we have confirmed both Professor and Icilius related super special secret things.
Yes.
So I'm just saying.
Well, eventually it'll be everybody.
It'll be everybody, but right now, Professor and Icilius super special secret stuff. So, and somewhere deep down are Alex's feet pics somewhere. So
somewhere.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Is that it for announcements? We have a lot of announcements right now. We're kind of a trim show right now. Ooh, what kind of tropical smoothie is that? Bahama Mama?
Blimey Limey.
Well, okay, that's fair. That's good.
And I have a mango one as well.
Yeah, I got the one with the pomegranate the other day. It was delightful. Anyway.
Do they always rhyme? Is it mango tango?
I don't know. That might be a thing. It was the first smoothie I'd gotten there in like 6 years. I just really wanted one the other day. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. We can begin in the aftermath of the Keepers of 8 plus some literally killing 2 of the Dragon Lords back to back, almost wiping, almost just being dead, just totally dead. But it worked out in the long run. Sadly, Kabi was a fallen warrior in these fights. So we begin as you all wake up the morning after this in your respective places. Velios had gone home. Jordan and Alenia had gone to their home. Professor and Kazdan had gone to, I believe, Sig's.
No, it was.
No, we were staying
And then you
at
were
the-
crashing at the. Then you were crashing at Alenia's and Jordan's. Icilius went back to his apartment. Agnir went to his wife Numai's personal magnificent mansion, along with the body of Kavi. So we awake in whatever order any of you would like to be awake and do anything. Want to roll for it?
Scared to wake up, cause holy shit, fucking.
Scared to wake up.
Actually, I'd probably be up way before Professor, because Alenia's a fucking morning person. So I'm gonna wake up, give Jordan a smooch, so he can stay in bed if he wants, and then go downstairs very quietly and start making tea, as to not disturb the other 2.
Okay. You do so. So it's basically, there's a couch, and like if this is an aerial view, the front door's here. There's wait, hold on, just for you. Front door's here. There's a couch up here, and then there's like a loungy chair nearby. How are you and Kazdan pulling this off? Are you doing the thing where couples sometimes tragically and sweatily, you wake up and you're not happy, but you try to interlock feet in the opposite ends of the couch, or
Oh God. I'm trying to think how this would work with our respective sizes, because this professor's quite large.
but short, and Kazdan is tall and lanky,
Sure, yeah.
Wrap himself around her like a snake.
like a boa.
Yes, that.
Okay, so you walk downstairs, and you don't want to wake them up. Roll a stealth check, not with disadvantage.
Oh god.
Well, trying to make your
It was on a 19 and then it went boop to a 3. So 3.
3 total.
Yep.
Yeah, you walk downstairs, and at first it's okay, and then you round the corner, and there's this hard metal clang as you go, and you look down, and you had put your shield around the corner from the stairway, propped up against the dinner chair, and you stubbed the shit out of your left big toe. And Kazdan immediately pops up, but Professor is laying on him. They're both on this same way, and he sort of looks over to you from the couch. You okay?
Fine. I'm fine. I'm just gonna hop over to the kitchen.
Is that tea?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one.
Okay.
Pinned by Professor, just pinned.
Yeah, I'll just make tea, and of course coffee, since Jordan is not a tea person.
Mm?
I don't know about Professor, so I'll just have whatever for her.
Okay. You bring over a mug, and he sort of like goes around and grabs it. Thank you. Anything else?
No, I'll take coffee up to the bedroom
Okay.
to bring to Jordan and wait for...
Once the coffee smell wafts in the air in the room, Jordan goes, "Yes, please."
I have your coffee.
Mm-hmm. And he just grabs in the dark for it with his eyes
Can
closed.
you sit up so you don't spill it
No.
everywhere?
Mm-mm. Just pour it on me.
I'm not gonna pour steaming hot coffee on you.
Just scald me with it.
No,
Okay.
it'll be next to the bed.
Then he gets up.
I'll just put it down and I'll sit down on the bed with my teacup. Professor's still asleep.
I want to sleep for 100 years.
That's what you say that like every time we get back from doing a fight.
Mm-hmm. And it feels like that every time.
Speaking of which, were you going to go with us to the past?
What? Wait, what? Why are we... We're talking... 2 seconds ago, I was saying how I want to sleep for 100 years because of violence we just did. And now you're like, hey, by the way, you want to time travel?
Look, I was just asking. You don't have to say yes. I just want to know because sometimes I'm like, hey, babe, I'm going to go do this very dangerous thing. And then you go, no, I'm coming with you. So I was just putting it out there so it didn't feel like it was being dropped on you at the last minute.
So you're asking me, but you don't want me to go?
I mean, like, I like having you there, but also I worry. You almost died yesterday. So...
Didn't you almost die?
I was pretty beat up, but...
Didn't, like, everyone almost die? Didn't someone actually die? I feel like Avelio's, like, his like, little bird heart stopped.
It did.
Why do we repeat this? Why do we keep doing that part of it?
Because we don't have any other choice.
We could, like, I don't know. They have, like, life jackets, but for dragon fights and stuff.
What? Like an anti-dragon jacket?
No. We should avoid violence.
Well, hopefully we won't have to do any violence when we travel back.
We're just
anytime,
really
but
good at it.
knowing how things go, I don't think we're gonna sneak in and sneak out all nice and quick. So...
I mean, can I even go? I don't even know. Is there a limit?
I think there's a certain amount of people that we can take, and depending on how many people we take, she said we could stay there for a certain amount of time. So the more people we bring, the less time we have.
How do we get back? We should
take...
probably wake her up and ask her these questions.
I didn't want to bother her too early because she's gonna be working.
Were they fucking on the couch or something? Were they up late?
No, I know. I mean, she just doesn't sleep often, you know.
Maybe she's a maniac.
Yeah, she needs her rest because today she's about to
feel like
create a spell that's never existed before.
From what you guys tell me and the brain palace shit that goes on, I don't know if being asleep is actually ideal for her.
I never considered that.
Uh-huh, I did. Just now. I was like, what's a professor dream about? I don't want to know. You know, dreams are weird, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I know this place, but I don't really know this place. But like in the dream, you know this place, you know a person, but you're not yourself, but you are yourself. And it's like in a different time, in a different place. She's actually experienced that in real life, so how much worse is it?
Do you think she knows she's dreaming all the time?
I'm surprised we can't hear her scream just perpetually. Like a waking night terror.
Well, I'll bring her some coffee in a little bit. Or
Also,
I'm
you ever
sure
do
Kaz's
something
gonna look at it.
repetitively a bunch in one day? Like, you know how, like when I spend the day, like, building houses, I, like, dream of, like, pounding nails into shit? I bet she just dreams of, like, math, and that sounds awful.
You never dreamed of math when you were a math teacher?
No, it was easy math. I wasn't, like, doing... I was teaching kids math. I was teaching them how to, like, do tables and shit. Count money, that kind of thing. Not like design lasers or whatever the fuck she's got going on. Is that a math problem? I don't actually know. Lasers? Are the lasers math? Let's ask her.
I don't. Aren't those just magic?
Not well. Sometimes.
How do you make lasers with math?
I don't know, but she uses the thing that does the other math. I don't know. Now I have so many questions. I'm up now.
You're just gonna go bombard her with questions?
I feel like she's uncomfortable if people aren't deferring to her.
That or she's just gonna ridicule you for being too dumb to understand what
I have a lot of
saying.
confidence. It's totally fine.
Sure.
He gets up and starts moving downstairs, grabbing his shirt on the way. Basically, he's just in, like lounge pants that come up just below the knee. Walks downstairs. Professor! Professor, you wake up. Kazen's halfway through a tea. Hello.
Hi. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah.
Are lasers math?
Yeah, lasers involve math.
What kind of math?
Laser math.
I'll take that answer. That's a good answer. You want some tea or coffee?
Yeah, I'll take a tea.
Just a tea? Okay.
Yeah.
Sets his cup down. Goes and grabs a tea and brings it over to you, who is still laying atop Kazdan.
Take it. Start drinking it.
I'm gonna come downstairs with Rose trotting behind.
Rose is being very cute, as per usual. Sort of down the stairs. How does the time thing work? Time travel boy.
Could you be more specific? Because it would take
The big-
literally days of my time explaining how time travel works.
I told you that she would do this.
This, you're right. The spell.
Yeah.
The spell, that one. Not like I don't know. Okay, let me tighten the focus here. Not like how does it work? How does it function? What the things that I need to know about it functioning? How many people can you take? How?
It's relative to the longer the fewer people we have with us traveling, the longer we will have to be there in that time. And the amount of time we spend there is also going to pass parallel here in the present. So if we are in the past for 24 hours, for instance, we will have to return here 24 hours after we left.
Okay, so the fewer people, the longer you have to do what you got to do. But we can't have too few people, or else you can't do the thing anyway.
Yeah.
Noted. Well, I feel like one of the big guns, but I'm not the biggest big gun. I have the heart of one, though. Yeah, I throw knives. I could do a lot if you're trying to be sneaky and you're trying to do a bunch of stuff, but I don't know what the past has as far as... there's lots of things that I feel like I would not be good at, I suppose.
Sneaking would be helpful, though, considering I'd like to do this.
Well, are your locks
Not
the same?
No.
That's like a big part of the thing I do. Again, I could sneak. I don't know. I could absolutely go. I just don't know how helpful I'd be. Are you guys taking Sig? He's part
Does
of the,
Sig want to go?
He's part of the casting, right? Isn't that how it works? I don't know.
I assumed that we were taking Sig because he was talking about going home and shit. Like,
Well, shit. That's
he
you're
seemed
right.
interested.
That's already an extra one. I don't know. Should we get the boys in here and talking about it, or
Yeah.
rip them out of the beds of their loved ones?
We also, I think,
Well,
Agnir might need
Aselius
help.
can bring his loved ones with him. But what?
I think Agnir might need help.
The
with
gun
the
is what I meant. Agnir might need help.
ritual thing for
What ritual thing?
the little kobold copy.
Oh, they're doing a. I thought he was just dead. I thought he was. I thought he died.
I mean, he is dead. And
Yeah, but I
that's why
thought
they're-
like. Oh, they're doing that.
Yeah.
What? I thought they were like puppies.
What?
We're not just gonna get a.
Just get a new kobold.
They're like sentient.
I know. But
Last
like,
night you saw him in a top hat
Society and
and a monocle.
I seen a dog in a top hat.
you're.
Did the dog pick the top hat, or was it put on the dog?
I actually don't know. That's a good question.
Ooh, sentience test. I'm gonna call it the top hat test.
That's a good test.
Something
sounds-
only sentient if it can pick out a top hat?
Pick out the
Yes.
correct top hat.
Yes.
How do you know which one's correct?
We say to them, you are going to a formal event. Please pick out one of these hats. We'll
What if
have
they
a
don't-
newsboy cap,
What if they don't like hats?
a ball cap. Well, then they're not.
Or
I
the
don't think that
options
counts as
presented to
sentient then.
them.
I'm like 90% sure hat proclivity is like, it's up there with like,
Okay,
Mm.
you've only
Object
been wearing a
permanent.
hat for this one version of you, so
just because they weren't wearing a hat doesn't mean they don't like hats.
then why didn't they wear hats?
I don't know. I don't think it meshed with the vibe they were going for.
To be fair, one had horns, but
That's true. Horns are a kind of head accessory and therefore kind of a hat.
I never considered horns a hat until now. It's a good argument.
well, yeah, let's get everyone together and let's also see if they might need help with that.
Alenia, do I know sending?
Why are you asking me?
'Cause I can't remember. I can't keep track of this shit.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
No.
I know it if we need to just like get him here.
Yeah, I think we should just get him here.
Okay, I'll ritual cast sending to them. So take like 20 minutes or so.
Okay, well 30, I guess, right? I
Oh,
should
yeah,
do it
sorry.
already.
They updated this app. It's all fucking wacky. No, he doesn't listen.
Avelios, we could just get actually using the armband.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah. Hey, buddy.
Snooze.
I know that it was a really rough day yesterday, and I understand that you might want to sleep in and spend time with Armadale, but we kind of need you.
How long do I have?
Just 30
How quick?
minutes.
Jeez.
You could make the flight in about 8.
True.
This is if you're not busting your ass. It's just about a mile outside of town, and you're not that far in, so.
It's, like breakfast and like a shower.
Okay, an hour.
Holy
Meet
fuck!
us in an hour.
I just got resurrected.
I'm sorry. I know.
I smell like death.
What did you say?
Did
I
you
said
not take a shower before you went to sleep yesterday?
Armadale's asking, what?
What?
Covered in blood?
What'd you... Huh?
Okay, tell Armadale I said hi. See you in an hour.
I like how he's always in terrible danger, and she always finds out secondhand. Just totally on accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Now sending to one of the other ones. No? Do I have to?
Oh, what? What am I sending? Just
You are definitely trying to send something to Egnir and Icelius.
meet us at Alenia's house as soon as you can.
Do you reply?
Send.
Then send.
Send.
Okay, that's fine. Icelius is going to finish his morning ritual of cleaning and oiling Aaliyah,
Okay.
and then make his way over. And Egnir will get Numai and Kabi's body.
Alright. Agnir's the first to show up, as he is closest. Numai comes with over to your home. Good
Hey.
morning.
Good morning. Did you guys want to take care of this ritual first thing?
I believe I will need a few people to help, yes.
Has
I can
he
help.
been reviving before?
Not with me. I don't know about... I assume Soldier would not have expended that on a kobold.
I assume not as well.
So, no.
Alright. Alright, I don't know the spell specifically, but I can help set up. Have you gone through such a thing before?
I have not.
We have, yeah.
I've had to do a ritual similar, not the same, but similar.
Pretty sure we have to appeal to his soul, right?
Something like that.
Where do kobolds go when they get crisped?
I assume the same places that everyone else goes.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
I don't actually know.
What spell are you using?
Reincarnate.
That's the... That is other bodies.
Yep. That's all I've got.
So he could wait. So the little dragony guy could end up being like a
Could be a human or something. Like,
Oh, it's kind of weird.
kind of like Professor.
It's kind of weird. No, but it's like different.
Unless you
No.
have a more refined.
But what if he
spell.
has like a weird voice? But he's like, "Hey, I'm Chad." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That
I don't
sounds
know.
the same as your voice.
yeah, I don't. It's that's just
What's
weird.
weird about that?
I don't know
Why is
because
that
I couldn't understand him before, and he was just a little guy. And
Yeah, but then maybe you will, and that actually would be.
what if he has a cool mustache?
Then maybe you can be friends with him.
I do need a mustache friend.
You could talk about your mustaches together.
That's true. I'm rooting for Mustache Cubby.
Okay.
What do you?
Are you helping? I'm just.
In my experience, Numai speaks up. You have a higher probability of being reborn in a similar form, with low chances of something very different.
So more likely to be another kind of dragonkin?
Yes, more likely to be something like that.
I think he would actually enjoy that, from what I could tell.
I think he'll enjoy any form that lets him try and fuck things up, because he really seems to enjoy it.
He did a really good
He's really good at it.
job.
Really
Yeah.
weirdly.
All right.
–
Breaking RP for 1 second. Chat! This has never happened before. I need you to spam me different race ideas. I will write them down randomly. They will be assigned a percentage.
They're all gonna say.
I already have a baseline. I've already written down the basics of what is going to happen. Not a specific thing. Definitely not Ancient Dragon.
Yeah, he's suddenly an ancient dragon.
But yeah, you can
Weird
you can do whatever you want. A roaming mauler. What is a roaming mauler?
Isn't that the lion pinwheel thing?
Oh fuck. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give a 1% chance of that.
Imagine that be the one it lands on.
It might be. I don't know. Okay. So the stupid a bugbear. I like that.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna use
Shut the fuck
A
up.
construct.
move earth just to make the little ritual pit.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Okay. How do you want the ritual pit to look?
Just like 10 foot long, 6 foot wide, 6 foot deep.
Okay. Excuse me, I have a...
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
A
A furball.
Demogorgon.
A kinku.
Demogorgon is a very specific entity, is not a type of entity.
Kinku is actually funny considering that lizards and birds are related.
Sure. I'll allow a kenku. Troll.
And Aaron, yeah, stop being horny, Bellum.
What is
True.
These are very cool ideas.
Ooh, Yanti would be cool.
All right. So I have.
What's an Arinyas?
that? Yeah, I don't
It's-
know what that is.
It's like a succubus thing, but it's got a whip.
Does Bellum want to fuck Kabi?
Actually,
I think
Bellum
so.
is ace, so that's why I was a sexy demon. That's it.
Okay.
That's all he says.
Jesus, Bellum.
What was that?
Dominatrix Kabi. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Mm,
Agner already has 2 mommies.
What was
Shut the fuck up. I want to die.
Here it is. Alright, I have a couple other things that... thank you very much for all the suggestions. A lot of them were very cool. And I will rank them really quick. Oh, where is that? I thought about just making the list myself, but I thought maybe you guys would have interesting ideas, and you definitely did. Okay. All right. Is there... explain to me what the ritual looks like besides the pit there.
So once the pit is formed, I'm going to fill it with the 1,000 gold worth of oils and unguents for the smell.
Okay.
And then summon vines to lower Kabi's body down into that oil.
Okay. As you pour these very fragrant oils, Kabi's body is unwrapped from the sheet she wrapped him in, and set upon this sort of lattice of vines that has grown up around this, almost like posts that have grown out of the ground, and the vines start slowly lowering him down into this semi-viscous oil in this magically kind of perfect pit, as you all sort of watch him being lowered down.
And then I will kneel at the foot of the pit and start the hour-long casting time while a kind of like a fairy circle of glowing green and violet mushrooms starts to form around it as well.
Okay, as you start seeing these fungi pop up around the sides and around the rim just above the oil, and he starts muttering in a language you guys don't really understand. So here's how it works, just for everybody's benefit. I guess I'll just read what I posted in the Discord chat a while back. To revivify a character works just like the spell does. He had passed the threshold of revivify, however. Any other form of reviving a dead player, be it true resurrection or otherwise, outside of a wish, takes a series of rolls during the ritual in which you cast a spell. The DC for this starts at 10, and then we add things. We add aspects of the DC based on a variety of things: the circumstance of death, the number of times someone has been revivified or just brought back from death at any point. For instance, Evelios is going to have a harder time now, if that were the case. Professor would have a harder time, although she has a natural process, so you don't really have to worry about that. So, for instance, dying via beheading is a little more severe than being punched to death. Up to 3 players can appeal to the soul of the character during the ritual, though not the one performing it, as they must maintain concentration on the process. This is a skill challenge, and like other skill challenge, it's based on RP, so it's based on what you say to the soul, and then it will be based on a skill check. These appeals give a modifier that I determine the value of, maximum +2, based on RP and the roll itself. The soul will roll at the end of the process, which is what I will be doing behind the screen here. And then you will find out the results. And so the DC for this is unknown to you, but it's not as hard as bringing back anybody else. So, as you all gather around this ritual, preparing for Kabi, to hopefully be brought back into this mortal coil, is there anyone that wants to step forward and bring Kabi back in some way?
Feel like I could say something? Anyone else?
I'll be one of the people that says something.
Okay. That is.
Nobody has to. It just can help.
Yeah.
So it's us two and who else? I'll go first. I'll step up.
Okay.
I didn't know you very long, but knowing Egnir and how much faith he put in anyone around him who he sees as a strong fighter and a strong warrior, and seeing you in battle, I know that you wouldn't give up a fight. And if you could come back to prove yourself even more worthy, I feel like you would take that chance. And I think you'll come back even stronger than you realize.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Uh, 24.
Okay. Okay. Next up. When you say this, by the way, sorry. When you say this, you see mushrooms start to, instead of just this green and this violet, you see a few rose-colored and a couple gold add to the bouquet around the scene.
Well, we knew each other only a very short time. Through your actions, it became clear that you are a warrior who cares much about the role that they have to play in the world, for those that they serve, and for those that they wish to help. You, regardless of your own well-being, fought fiercely against foes alongside of us. And we need that now. More people to stand beside us and help in a time when there are unfortunately so few willing to do so. You have more to do, and if you come back, you have great things to achieve. Do you want me to do a performance check?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's probably performance check. You're trying to gas him up, and I like that. I was trying to decide which one was most prescient. That makes sense.
28.
Damn.
Okay. As that happens, instead of adding to the bouquet, a few of them, you see, and purple spores settle down into the oils giving it almost like someone sprinkled purple glitter on top of the oil as his body is inside there, and you can start to see the body glowing softly. Okay. Ivelios or Icilius, basically.
Alex unmuted himself, but he's making no effort to speak.
He did unmute.
Because I was gonna think if I had something, but I got nothing.
You can appeal to things outside of charisma, so these two just happen to be good at it. You can appeal to a warrior's strength. You can appeal to the resilience he showed. You can appeal to luck. You can appeal to anything. You can tell him to fuck off.
I'll squat down by the pit.
Okay.
We didn't spend a ton of time together, Kabi, but I think as someone who knows a thing or two about fighting and losing battles, standing up to foes bigger than they are, I gotta say I saw that in you too, and I admired the way that you fearlessly squared up against the ancient dragon. That, I mean, most warriors would not have that courage.
Okay.
It was admirable skill, and certainly he could use you for the fights coming up.
It's a constitution check, but use your proficiency to appeal to toughness and the ability to stand up like that.
17.
Okay. You see from the pit. At first looks like steam, but smells like and looks like black gun smoke coming out of the pit. You see a glow under the almost opaque oil. The purple on top, and through the smoke you start to see the hole itself and the fungi that are growing on the sides falling in. And with light splashes, the soil sort of settles on the oil. And you can't see Kabi or his form. So, what happens now? I'm going to move us over to this blank page. You all have 3D dice enabled?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Randy's color is red. Because you are the person performing the ritual, I need you to roll on this board a single d20. And this is for all the marbles here. This is the one. You have a modifier that you do not know. on a DC you do not know for resurrection. I will take a picture and there we go. Go ahead. 15. Okay. With this as the reincarnation spell, the ritual comes to a close. The luminescence from the mushrooms and the vines and the oils goes from vibrant green and purples and golds and rose to dull and gray and beige as they crack and start to fall apart, turning to dust, falling into the pit, making it look like almost it's a gray, oily clay. And then from the inside, it starts to bubble. Almost to a boil as it mixes, and it looks again, it looks like boiling clay. And then the process slows, stops, and hardens. You'll stand there for a moment. And then through the center, a jagged crack forms, and it splits. And luminescent, almost radiant like light, pours out from the inside. And you see movement from underneath. Who wants to roll percentile dice? He's your ward.
I'll do it.
Before you do that, let me read.
Yep.
Oh, well, go ahead. Okay. 83?
Sure.
Is that what that is? Yep, 83.
Yeah, if you want to use that.
Okay. Because you rolled... Yeah, okay. Your options are Roaming Mauler, Kobold, Dragonborn, Dragonkin, Lizard Folk, Wormling, Yuan-Ti, Bugbear, Kenku, Leonin. And then the thing he turns into. The form he resurrects into.
Mustache guy?
As you peer down in, you see from the cracked makeshift clay a small appendage that initially is this very familiar blue scaled hand, though slightly different. And as it reaches up, pushing through the hand reaches out and turns green and then disappears from view. I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, fuck, I was muted. Everybody?
Yeah, if you're looking.
Okay. That's bad.
20.
26.
9.
You're muted, bud.
Do I just sense the heartbeat?
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's not seeing something.
That's fair. 25.
Okay.
All I need is glasses.
So everyone that gets over an 18 sees a 3-fingered lizard-like appendage that has taken on the color of its surroundings, and it pushes up past and popping its head out. Now even Alenia can see 2 independent eyes.
Chameleon?
It is a humanoid chameleon.
That's so fucking cool.
What?
I will send you the stat block right now.
Copy, chameleon.
Along,
Oh my
along,
fucking god.
Nice.
along with his picture. Chat, welcome to the group. New copy.
Ah! Look at him.
Here you go. This is his baseline. He is a little weaker than he was.
Oh.
But he now has, as he looks up at you, one of the beetles off of Agnir's carapace.
Gross.
Hi, guys.
Oh my god.
I can understand you.
Yeah. I can always understand you.
Well, I didn't know.
Why is my mouth weird? Did we kill that guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
we
did?
did.
Mm-hmm.
He got real warm for a second. That was not cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, sir. Hi, ma'am. So he
Oh,
climbs up out. I'm naked. I'm sorry. I didn't. And he sort of covers it.
Quite alright.
What is...
Feel?
Am I... Why are you looking at me funny? Where'd my fun hat go?
It burned.
Oh, man. That's
Yeah.
not good. Hi, bird guy.
Hi, Cobby.
Hi, little elf, big elf,
Hi.
bird lady.
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi.
I can't really control how I look. My feet are weird. And you look down, and his feet look like the grass and the dirt around, and then it moves up, and it's just like normal green. Also,
You'll get used to it.
just one of his eyes go to your face while you're talking. Also, I think something's wrong with my eyeballs. I'm not really sure. And he just closes one and just.
I think you'll get the hang of it with a little practice.
There's a little fly above your. Why'd I do that? That was tasty, and I don't really like bugs. I don't know what's going on.
So you got really hurt?
Yeah,
in the fight?
I sure did. I remember that. That hurt really bad. And then, I took a nap.
And then we woke you up from the nap, and you're a little bit.
Why'd you wake
different
me
now.
up from the nap? I was flying around.
Because you're a brave warrior, and we need you.
That's true.
Did kill a fire giant.
Huh? Oh god, that's just disorienting. Okay. Well, I don't have any of my stuff.
Sure, Agnir and I could help you out.
Sir and ma'am can absolutely help me out. I'm sure. They're fantastic masters. They've always been nice to me. I'm gonna try. Oh, it's so very strange.
I'm gonna nudge Agnir in the side, with my elbow.
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. We absolutely have equipment for you.
Huh. Good. Yeah, I'm. It's chilly.
I'll take off the jacket that the professor has and like put it on him.
Okay. He's only about 3 feet tall. He hasn't really changed his height very much.
Wait, what jacket does she have? I thought that was just her shirt.
Oh wait, let me see. Is that the case? I forgot.
It
I thought she was wearing a jacket.
Boobles underneath.
Boobles?
Big bobs.
Wait. Are you talking about the formal wear? Because that's not. You're not in that anymore. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we would have just went to bed.
No, that's fine.
Anyway.
You can have the jacket. You can have your normal clothes.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Cobby,
Yeah, sir.
how would you like to be an assassin?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. My skills include things that we could do that. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Why? Who am I? Let's get him.
I have someone who can train you.
You do?
Yes, help you hone your skills. I
Oh.
think we could put you to good use.
That'd be amazing. I would be honored, sir. And then I can come back and kill
Yes.
whoever you ask. Whenever you ask it. Night or day. Day or night. Anytime. 100% of the time.
Do you remember the man in the bronze mask?
Yeah, he was pretty spooky.
He's going to be our target.
Yes, sir. Yep.
But we'll train you first.
That'd be amazing. I'm so honored. And he sort of bows. I'm sorry I lost my wings, ma'am. It is fine. You will do okay. Okay.
Oh,
Where'd my fingers go? Oh, wait. It's got like 2 big ones now.
yeah. Interesting.
Are you gonna explain to him what's happening?
What? I think he got the grasp.
I don't think he understands what's going on with him right now. Maybe you should take him aside and, you know...
Cubby, we had to make a new body for you.
Is this one, or am I making? Is this?
No. That one.
Okay. Am I not? Am I not one of ma'am's people now?
I don't know how that works.
What you may lack in the form of being one of us, you have certainly made up for in your demeanor, your actions. You will always be one of us. See, they're so great, guys. Ma'am and sir just always know what to do for me. They're so great. I will kill literally anybody you ask me to, at any time. I'm so honored. I live to kill in your name. It's just great.
You guys remember Krombopolis Michael
Yeah.
from Rick and Morty?
What?
Yup.
He gets killed in the first episode, I believe.
Here I go killing again.
Here I go killing again.
I'm going to squat down in front of Kabi.
Okay.
And draw on his face with the mood mark paint.
Ooh. What are you putting on there?
I'm going to put a few black dots to give him some extra eyes. Like a spider. And then pincers running along his jaw.
I am so honored, sir. I will use this to intimidate our foes right before I kill them for you.
Ideally, they will never see you coming. But
Well,
intimidation works too.
I guess that's part of the training, huh?
Yes.
I was trained first to just run straight at them. The number one tactic is the best soldier is the one in front.
Kabi, are you familiar with the game chess and the little pieces that are at the front?
I've never heard of the game of chess. Is it
Okay.
Is the game of chess a thing? What is the game of chess?
You know, it's probably best if you never find out. Forget I said anything.
I will do. Small elf, big elf.
Which one's the small one and which one's the big one?
What? The very powerful wizard is small elf, big elf.
Oh.
She's smaller than any elf I've seen, but also bigger than any elf I've seen.
Yeah.
But she's very powerful. I've seen her do incredible things before.
Oh, thank you. I've actually changed my body before too. It's always a crapshoot. So this is relatively new for me as well.
What's a crapshoot?
It's random.
Random. Okay. Well, are we starting training now, or? I have a lot of energy.
I will have to have them either come here or take you to the Tabir Swamp. So I suspect you'll have a couple of days.
Okay, I guess you can tell he doesn't really know what to do. In the meantime, you can come with me, and I will get you outfitted with some things for yourself. Thank you, ma'am. And he sort of walks next to her side. You've resurrected Kabi? You've reincarnated Kabi.
Alright, campaign's over, guys.
That's it? Lock it in?
Yep.
Kabi's gonna get the kill shot on Zilladak.
That would be fantastic.
Alright.
So, what we got everyone
what
else here for? Numai,
Yes.
what do we do now about?
This is a very good question.
Is Saldra gonna sell us out now, or?
I feel as if that is already what she has done. Or, Mindrorian was lying, but he's not usually a schemer like my sister.
What happens to Red and Black Dragon again?
It is not always assigned by colors, just many feel it is honorary to follow the apex of your kind. What will happen is there will be fights in each of those spaces until a clear winner is decided and has earned the right to be in charge. This is what I had to do.
Do you know any of the people that might be?
I do not, because they... it could go on for a day, it could go on for 2 years. It is... if I know anything about my sister, it was intentional to destabilize them so that she could have a larger foothold in her own desert kingdom. Well, probably to, I can't tell her endgame because she is aware of the threats that you have been talking about. I have confirmed these threats. She was
I
there
know
with my beloved when the attack occurred. Part of
What
me
would-
thinks. I'm sorry. Please go
Oh,
if
it's
you would
okay.
like to.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I am not used to people interrupting me, so it is
I didn't mean
strange.
offense. I just wanted to ask before. Are you at all concerned that she might be working for the side that we're fighting against?
Working for the side that we're fighting against?
The devourer.
I doubt it. Unless she is. Her overall plan is to control them. She is not a. Intentionally subordinate, let's just say. She does not consider herself below Zilbane. She considers the kingdom where we hail from to be cold and worthless. She thinks the riches of the desert are much more beneficial.
If we were able to smooth things over with Zilbane and he were to tell her to leave us be, do you think she would follow that command?
I just said she is not subordinate. It's not a command.
I just wanted to make sure, because he's technically like the Dragon Emperor, so.
It has never mattered before. You've had your interactions with her. Surely you need to stop thinking about this the way that normal societies operate. It is not the case. We are sovereign from one another. We respect, or at least some of us respect, the elder among us and the wisest among us, and some of us would prefer a more peaceful existence. It is not always the case, and it is not always the wishes of others. Well, for instance, Mandalorian, he wanted a fight. He enjoyed the siege of the nest. It is what he likes. I'm sure he enjoyed the fact that he got to force a fight with you. He did not expect you to win. From a scheming perspective, it would seem that she may have been doing two things at the same time. Or three things, I don't know. Getting rid of those brothers of ours is a move towards stability, believe it or not. They were both hot-headed and both violent, and now technically no one owns the halflings. And they will be freed, and I will make sure that Sandra does not gain hold of that. I would personally, if I were you, take some time to talk to halfling leadership soon. There's probably allies, and they are a skilled people. She probably also considered the fact that if you could not kill these two, then how can you claim to be the defenders of the world? So if you were to die, it would not be a loss because you could not even defeat these threats. And you say that the threat coming is greater. And lastly, if you did die, it definitely removes major powers in a central location, and if you survive, it means that maybe you can actually defeat this thing. That said, she has betrayed everyone involved. And a fight at her doorstep is not ideal, but that is where it would be if you decided to take action.
She's older than my Jorian, right?
Yes, she is the second eldest.
Do you think she's trying to climb her way to the top of the ladder, so to speak?
I think she thinks she's already at the top.
Well, yeah, but I mean, officially, and maybe by taking out
It's not the.
those who might be able to challenge her, she could.
It's just not a question of official things. It is. I'm trying to describe this to you, and that your normal conventions are not what we are dealing with here. It's not a. Our bonds are purely out of what you might call respect, but it really is pragmatism. It is not a situation in which there are penalties if you do not bow to the king of the dragons. It is a situation that is either beneficial or you believe it is not. And Seldru, there could be 2 dragon kingdoms in the future.
She promised us help, and now I don't even know if she'll actually move forward on that. But then again, us taking out 2 dragons in a row might actually make her worry, or think she would respect anyone that's not herself. But I think she'll understand that we're more than she.
It is absolutely possible.
I don't know if we should try to talk to her, or...
I would consider her a threat on the back burner.
What do we do about... Do we just not say anything about these 2 going missing? Or...
I mean, they're not missing, they are dead.
I know, but...
People, very influential people, heard what happened, and
That's true.
I can assure you this is not a secret that will last very long.
So we need a story.
The story is what happened. Why would you lie and make it worse?
I don't know. It would
I don't
break
know
a
either.
treaty. Zilbane might...
I thought you were the, like, moral compass person.
I know, but I'm scared that another dragon is going to end up coming down on us.
Agnir seems constantly confused about your moralizing, and then suddenly you don't want to do it. It's very strange.
It's very flexible.
Also,
It doesn't seem rigid.
if you hang around the professor for so long,
Your
That's
moral
true.
compass gets fucked.
I'm a really known bad influence.
That's fine. I just don't understand why you would try to lie when people you literally like. That would surely make it worse.
I guess if
What do you mean?
if someone knew the truth. Okay, all right. I'm getting lambasted by every NPC again. I'm just gonna stop talking.
I guess the question is, what is the odds of retaliation from Zilbane?
That's what I'm worried about.
The odds of retaliation are much higher if you lie to the fucking guy.
So we waltz up in there and we tell him, "Hey, we just killed 2 of your."
What did I
people.
just
We
tell
signed
you
a
about
treaty
how
on-"
our society works? I feel like this is falling on deaf ears. Are you guys not listening to me right now? I am the fucking
listening.
queen of the Virescent Glades, and I have experience in this, and you are humans, and I understand that you have your your little squabbles, and you live for a short period of time, and everything is dire. I am telling you, the way that this works is through power. You cannot show fear to these fucking... Like, Saldru is maniacal. Saldru is always trying to look for an edge here. You are judging them based on their human instinct. They are not human. They show you in their human forms to take you off guard. I am here so that you will speak to me in a different way than you would speak to me as in my dragon form, when you would cower in fear necessarily. Maybe not now, but maybe before other people would cower in fear. If you see us, if you truly see us for the way we are, you will act differently and smarter in the future. Do not bow to these people. Do not ever show that you have weakness. You show them, take the fucking heads to his court and drop them at his feet and show him that you will fucking kill him if he tries to do anything. Do not beg for his mercy. Do not beg for his safety. Fucking show him that you keep your own safety to yourself and that he has to pry it from you. This is the way of dragons. I'm sorry for yelling, and she turns and sort of looks off to the side.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm all tingly. That was...
Yeah, I don't know. That felt
was
great.
hardcore.
I understand a little better now. The only dragon we've had extensive experience with is Saldru, and I mean, she only reacted with hatred and retaliation at just self-defense against her son, so I don't know Zilbane well enough to know that maybe he...
Even if Zilbane was vengeful, if you show him that he is incapable of achieving such a goal, what is he going to do? Wage a war he cannot win, with resources he does not have? If you show weakness, he will think he can take it.
So we...
You can make your own decision. But if you need the pieces of their hearts for your thing, for your spell, to get what needs to be done, you take it. Those are your kills. I could make armor for Kabi out of parts of it as well.
I could help remove whatever parts needed for that while I'm doing the heart.
One time we used the scales to reinforce a shield of mine. Is it possible that we could do that again? I lost my old shield.
The ancient size of Mandalorian would allow us to probably make 2 things from his hide. I was going to mix the scales of Meldrad and Mandalorian to create some mail for Kabi to keep him safe. But there should be enough hide. You have to get these strong scales off of the back. We often repurpose our dead if they are older and make armor for our troops. Actually, some of Kabi's old comrades had shields made specifically of my father's hide. So, it is not unknown. I could also take claws and teeth can be made into ammunition. Skulls can be made into shields without magical properties, but stronger. If you would like to line your shield with one of the types, you may, but I would prefer if you went with the red, so I can use a combination for
that would be
our
fine.
young ward.
You run under fire more than
So basically, how this works is you can use the resources. You can use 2 resources from Windrorian for shields or armor or something like that, which would take Tinkering and Arcana. You can use 1 resource from Eldrad's Hide for Tinkering and Arcana. You can use Teeth and Claws to make arrows or daggers, stuff like that. And if there's anything else you can think of, the hearts are obviously the magic components that you need. So if you want to try to line Alenia's shield yet again with some red dragon stuff, it would help against you shield master, right? You can use your shield for deck stuff. Is that how that works?
No. That was a magical effect of the last shield.
Okay.
Which last time when we attached the blue scales, it just gave me resistance to lightning.
Yeah, it'd give you resistance to fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to try that.
Can do that. So I don't think any of you need this kind of ammunition at this point, but you can.
The only thing Avelios really needs is like better armor, but that's probably not going to come from here.
Cubby could probably use the daggers.
Yeah, he'll use the... So the ammunition will be +1 ammunition. And the daggers will be +1 daggers that are carved from dragon teeth. The armor would be scale mail that would give acid and fire resistance. That would be +1. This is all assuming... well, she's going to take it to her kingdom to get his all fitted out. But if you guys want any pieces, it'll take you guys making checks.
Because I don't really have a need to be able to speak Draconic anymore.
But we can speak it.
Yeah, you can. You could still do the ritual you mentioned.
Like the flail out of the tail, you could?
Tongue, correct?
The what?
You said you needed a tongue from one of them.
Ah, yes. The older the better. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
And I'll take my Drorian's tongue.
Okay.
Scales.
If you do... The tongue is easy enough, but if you do the scales, it'll be a nature or survival check.
Would you like me to do so?
You said a nature survival?
Nature or survival.
I could roll the nature for my own thing.
Is anyone proficient in both nature or, well, a combination of medicine and nature or survival?
I have +10 survival and +5 medicine.
Well, no, but are you proficient?
I have all 3.
I have +11 nature and plus medicine.
You're not plus, proficiency.
Oh, sorry. I do have
Not...
proficiency in nature and medicine.
Same.
Just survival, then.
And Agnir has proficiency in all of them?
Yes.
Okay, you can roll with expertise and advantage because all 3 of you have this. So Agnir can roll double proficiency on whatever your highest one of those values is, and with advantage. There's like between the 3 of you, it's just crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have +15.
Yeah, fuck it.
With advantage?
Yeah.
34.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you guys have so much skill with this right now, and you can talk it through, and you've done this once before, you actually get a little extra material, which you can choose to do something with if you'd like. But you do have enough to. It'll take tinker checks to add it to Alenia's shield, which would basically be lining the back of it and providing a. Make it look however you want, Sarah. And you have a little extra material. Is there anything like? Is there any other type of thing you want that would provide fire resistance? It wouldn't be able to be a full piece of armor. It could be a consumable. It could be like a one-time use type thing. It could be a you could. I don't know. If you have any creative ideas, we can discuss it. You can also just hold on to the material and say, I have small amount of ancient dragon material to use.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah. If there's, I don't know, it could provide fire resistance. It could probably also
So how
help
wait,
in
like
some way.
scales is what we're saying that we'd have?
You just have enough material for something. It's a combination of scales, probably some of the like sinew, maybe some of the protein in there. Like it's
Maybe, I mean, does anybody have anything that we could like attach that to that it might make it more effective, or?
I have a shield as well, if there's nothing else to use it for.
Because I don't really have.
Yeah, me
any
either.
reason to use it.
okay.
I have my armor again, so I'm good now.
Yeah.
Are we just keeping the heads to do what new mice?
Yeah,
I mean,
we can.
It's not the worst idea.
If Evelios would like to use either of the heads to open the footed arrow, you can do that as well. But again, it might have political impacts. But Numai says fuck it, so you don't know. It's up to you.
Numai says power, showing power is good.
What is it just going to be on display, basically?
Oh yeah.
Is it going to be like taxidermied, or is it just going to like?
not gonna
That's
just
pretty
rot.
dope.
You could taxidermy it, or you could just have the skull. Like if you like the idea of a dragon skull more than a taxidermied dragon head, that's fine too. But you don't have to choose this because, it may have implications.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys how you want to deal with this. You also have let's not forget Meldrad. You have Meldrad's head, his heart. If you just want Kabi to be able to harvest a lot of these for to make him much more competent in combat later, totally fine. I just realized that he has red and black armor coming out, real edgy.
Edgy.
Bellum, get right on that. Sorry, Bellum.
I mean, make Kabi better at like not dying and killing things would be cool. I
Well,
don't know.
fire resistance is a prescient choice, considering the reason. So, did you cut Meldrad's head off? I don't think you did.
I did.
Did you cut it off?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one you cut off, like literally yourself.
I know, but I don't. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, it's up to you.
To what?
Have a dragon's head on display.
Yeah, you probably
my
shouldn't
own
do
place
that,
of business.
especially considering the fact that the black dragon can move into the city and can just walk in and see the head of the guy that they respected and followed for a while.
He lost a
Like,
fight. We no longer respect him. So
Tell them to fuck around and find out.
yes,
Fuck around and find out.
the
it also,
the
to me,
the political.
it feels.
Well, go ahead.
it feels a little hypocritical after you were like, the dragons aren't monsters, we're gonna go sign a treaty, and then you hang a dragon skull on your shop. Like, I feel like the council would be like, what's up with the 180? But that's, yeah.
It could have political impacts on you, for sure. You have been enemies for generations.
It'll completely ruin our...
You could certainly explain that it's not that all dragons are bad. However, these particular
Not all dragons are bad. We just took this one
Just a
and hung
few
them up
bad
on-
apples.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, I'm just saying this wouldn't be the first time in history a politician was kind of hypocritical. I don't think it'll make the news.
No, but his brother was a rabid propagandist that really demonized dragons in order to perpetuate a war for power, so...
Yeah, I think we'll skip the dragon head.
I think trying not to be like his crazy brother would be a good start.
You can have them if you want, Professor.
I would love dragon parts, even just to put in the when we get the Hartnell back, it would make a lovely decoration along with one of your cousin's wings that I have.
Yeah.
I think I kept
I
one
agree.
of them.
100%.
I do know that Mildred has a chandelier of Aarakocran bones that hangs above his bed.
Turnaround is fair play. I think that's...
I think we'll wait. We'll get something else.
All right.
So diplomatic.
Dragon seems too expected, in a sense.
Chardon goes, is it though? Were we expected? Oh, please. Oh, okay.
I mean, Eric
How do we-
Dragon, right?
It seems like we're like in an arms race. What's next? What's the next head gonna be? I don't like the ladder here.
I was gonna say a beholder, but beholders are kind of all head, so...
Yeah.
Kind of a downgrade from dragon.
I don't know if beholders are worse. I'd rather fight a beholder, I think.
100%.
Yup.
A kraken?
That sounds worse.
That sounds like it would be very tough to mount on something.
I feel like you just make the whole thing out of the Kraken.
Yeah, like eventually you just have to use the whole Kraken body.
Yeah.
And how do we transport an entire Kraken body?
Over time.
True.
Get one of Sig's,
Ketchum spheres?
sphere.
True! Holy shit. We might have to get one and bring it with us.
Does that have like a size limit on it?
I was gonna say, Ketchum spheres, please
put-
nerf.
Jeremiah in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
Jeremiah's
Jeremiah's
big
large.
as a- Yeah.
Flail Snail's pretty big, though.
Yeah, large.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as big as a kraken.
I don't
Krakens
know.
are-
Krakens are very
Gargantuan, I think.
titanic.
Oh,
Titanic.
makes sense.
It's the biggest of all of them. You could like
That might be a little bit
you
of an
could walk
overreach.
around the inside like a dungeon.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Oh, like Ocarina of Time.
I don't know, maybe. I didn't play it. I was abused as a child. I had a Sega Dreamcast.
Damn.
Actually, the Dreamcast is fucking dope.
I was gonna say, you can play Sonic Adventure, though. That's
Hell
almost
yeah.
as good.
You ever fish? You ever fish in Sonic Adventure? I did. The fat cat one fished. He was fun.
Fat
Big the
one?
Cat. His name was Big the Cat.
What's his name literally?
Oh.
It's fucking big. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
Lazy.
Okay, the main character's name is Sonic
Yeah.
because he goes fast.
God
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, but,
Shadow is the edgy dark boy.
It's the Bellum of Sonic.
yeah, but how did Tails get its name?
Cause he has two tails.
How did Knuckles get his name?
He's got
He's got knuckles. And
Well-
then the girl, they just made it Amy because they couldn't think of any other basic bitch name.
Okay, but Eggman,
He looks like an egg.
and he collects them.
Robotnik.
We made robots.
Shit.
It's literally the. It is the most literal naming structure.
Well, one of the later games has Silver the Hedgehog, and their thing is they're psychic, and they're the color silver.
There's
Okay.
Rouge the bat.
But all the Pokemon are named after the thing they say.
No,
like
not.
calling a dog
No,
wolf.
actually, that's a convention of the anime. Okay, in the games, their cries.
It's
are
anime.
not- How dare you disrespect my waifu?
Misty is my waifu. Okay.
Isn't she like 13?
Yes.
Well, I was
All right.
13 when it came out. We've aged the same.
Oh no.
Ash Ketchum is still like 14,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
They get
This
fucked.
is why we can't have downtime episodes. We just instantly get off the rails every time. But I enjoy it.
Yes.
At least we're not personally attacking each other like the other campaign.
True.
Was that a thing?
It seems like whenever we have downtime, we start digging at each
Oh, you mean like in
Trauma.
character personally attacking?
Yeah.
other.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, I. Yes, true. To be fair, you're old, fucking awful.
True.
That's the way I like it.
Like 2 of you are drug addicts, and the rest of you are almost drug addicts. It's like
We'll get them there.
even fucking A. Tavera, she just smokes weed constantly.
She's a pothead now.
Yeah, it's terrible. Just terrible. So, continuing on. That wasn't for chat. Fuck you guys. So, do you just want to hold on to the extra material then? Come up with an
Yeah, I
idea
think so.
later. So basically, you could make a potion out of it for fire resistance. You could maybe get some dragony essences coming out. It just depends on what you kind of wanna do. You could maybe add some ammunition. I don't know. The rest will go to Kabi, and you both have the heads and the hearts. Any other pieces you want. You rolled a 34. You can have his fucking gonads. I don't care. His gametes.
Is there any reason we need?
So you can make sure he goes to the right bathroom, okay?
Do dragon eyes do anything?
What are you
Is
trying?
there like a flame sack
Oh,
that the
wow.
fire comes from?
Yeah, you could. Yes, there is. It has a
I
recharge.
feel like Professor would be fucking.
Do you want to? Do you want to try to? Well, you 100% can. Would you
Ooh.
like? So
Could
are
we-
you?
And then, like, once I get the Hartnell back, figure out a way to put it into a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be rad as fuck.
Flamethrower, dragon
You
flamethrower.
want an Ellen Ripley dragon flamethrower?
Yes. That I can attach to my fucking mech armor.
Okay.
Is this the wisest thing to let Professor
So you
know?
have a fire sack, SAC, and an acid sack.
Okay.
Along with that, is there anything else that you'd like specifically out of the Dargs?
I did ask if the eyeballs could be used for anything.
The eyeballs. What do you mean? What do you want to like?
Don't dragons have like magic, like like better sight than?
Dragons are very perceptive. Let me double check.
I didn't know if they had any kind of better sight than like most creatures.
I have a couple ideas for consumables if you'd like. They,
'Cause, like,
they,
as a magical
they have
component or
blind
consumable,
sight and advanced dark vision.
Yeah, like imagine if we could make a potion. That and blood, I think, would be useful to harvest for maybe like
the blood
making...
specifically, you can make potions with.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we should definitely take the
How
dragon
many-
eyes.
Okay, so it'd be like a distilled process, but over the course of time, here you could get God, a 34. On the board, roll a d8, Randy.
Oh shit. I click on?
Roll a d8 real quick. 5 vials of distilled dragon blood that you can extract magical essence out of. And then roll a d4 again for that's the red dragon. And then 2 from Meldred. So you have 5 red dragon blood vials, 2 black dragon blood vials.
Did you say 2?
Yeah.
Keep all this shit in the bag of colding.
Yeah. So you can use these to create potions that will give you draconic, effects, I suppose.
Are you harvesting all 4 eyeballs?
If you'd like the eyeballs, yeah, you can still fail on making the potions, of course, but yeah, you can. Thanks, Franny. You can take the 4 eyeballs. So you have 2 red and 2 black dragon eyeballs. Alright, anything else?
Got eyes, blood, scales, teeth.
Claws.
Yeah.
And their hearts.
Just the
My
Mandalorian
hearts.
Their sacks. Mindorian what?
tongue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and you have that. Hacking away at this for a while. Which I believe was in Sig's workshop, right? That's where you were
Yep.
hiding?
Mhm.
Sig finally wakes up. Are you cooking lunch?
Mutilating some slavers currently. Well, one slaver. The other one was just probably a slaver apologist, I'd guess.
Oh, well, okay. I just, I was... Make sure to grab the heart and,
We actually have 2 hearts. One's the older one, which I assume we will use.
that's good.
We also got other things for potions and stuff.
Potions?
Yeah.
I like that.
So if you want,
You're gonna give me some of the stuff? You give me some of the stuff?
promise to make something cool.
I always
Yeah.
make cool stuff. What are you gonna give
Well-
me? Give me something. Just one. Pick one.
I'll give him a dragon eyeball.
One dragon
Which one's
eyeball?
black or red? Because we have 2 of each.
Do one of the black ones.
A black dragon eyeball. Okay.
I'm curious to see what you do. It's been a little while since you made something crazy out of stuff we brought to you.
You haven't asked.
I know. Well, we haven't really had any body parts to bring to you. It's kind of a weird thing to say.
How do you not have body parts? You guys are cutting through stuff the whole time.
Well, Professor
True.
usually wants to keep them to hang in her room or something.
You don't really.
You don't know what I do with the body parts. You've only seen... I don't even think any of you even seen my room. You don't know how many body parts are in it.
I'm going to guess more than one.
That's just a lucky guess, to be fair.
If the number is more than 0, you know what? It's fine. This is normal. This is new normal now.
By the way, what are we doing in terms of clothes for you guys? Because you can't go back looking like
Well,
Why?
what do clothes look like from where you come from?
not so Renaissance fairy. You won't understand what that means.
I don't know what that means. Do you have anything you can show us?
I don't think the professor would be able to draw. Oh, phone! No, it must be dead by now. There's no place to charge the phone that she has.
You can draw. You've painted things before.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm gonna try and
You can do a
draw.
performance check.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and draw general men's and women's fashion examples.
Oh God, but what is her idea of men's and women's fashion examples from where she comes from?
Like, remember when we started Alive and I sent you guys the pictures of like, here's like steampunk fashion and shit.
So it's like steampunky stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it doesn't have to be if you just want it to be like a suit or a dress or like a
just for
normal
me. Just for me, I'm assuming we're thinking, like, how Victorian are we going, or is it like a weird mix between Victorian and modern?
It's a mix.
Okay. I get the vibe.
Okay.
I didn't know if we were talking, like, fucking layered petticoat shit, or... Because, I mean, like, my character is wearing fucking pants and a coat in that campaign, so...
So performance check?
Yeah, just to draw it, yeah.
Okay.
I guess draw a multiple.
It's a 23.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You can get the gist of the style. Sort of a combination of steampunk and cyberpunk, I think.
Yeah, that's a good way of
Yeah, that is a good
describing it.
way.
Okay.
So, how do they feel about bird people?
You can fabricate, right? I'll allow you to use the fabricate spell to create clothes for everybody.
I
Okay.
can just shift into something. Like, I could actually change my shape and my clothes.
Yeah, what are we gonna do about Avelios? Because there aren't really bird people.
Do we still have the hat of disguise? I thought we had one whenever we were sneaking him around.
Can it go in human form and it's just Alex?
We just pluck all the feathers.
Just
No.
bloody holes on.
Yeah, he's got psoriasis. It's fine. All over.
Behold,
Everywhere.
a man.
How weird is it to wear armor of any kind?
I mean, probably pretty strange if you're just walking down the street. I don't know where we're gonna pop out, if it's gonna be exactly, because we need to teleport. I believe when we discussed this, we need to teleport there today in the present and then cast the spell to take us back in time.
Yeah.
And depending on the state of whatever's left, it's going to be probably difficult to pinpoint exactly where in the city we're going to be placed. But people typically know, don't walk around in armor unless they're working for the Institute, and even then it's not armor that looks like our armor.
Okay.
So, like, disguise self spells would be a good idea, so we can still have the armor, because we know how well it went last time, when some of us didn't have armor.
Yeah. I'm
We
just
killed two
gonna.
dragons.
I'm
What?
just gonna shift my shit or my stuff around and look like not armor, but it'll
Okay.
still be armor.
The last time we didn't have armor, we killed two dragons.
Okay, yeah, but that was like the Emperor almost died. Actually,
die.
no, strike
I
that.
did
Yeah,
die.
he did
He
die.
actually
100%.
did.
He got better.
You know, it's not wrong. Do we still have the hat though? I don't remember.
I
feel like we
wasn't the one
don't.
who was keeping it, so didn't we give it to Jerdun for a while?
Yeah.
Did we?
We
Yeah,
definitely gave it to someone.
Oh, I have the perfect outfit idea.
Was it
for
your
Anya.
done?
It was.
What did he?
I feel like-
What did he use it for?
I don't think it was it. No, it wasn't cast.
He doesn't have it on his sheet, I can tell you that.
Did we sell it or trade it in? Maybe.
I'm pretty sure we gave it away. I just don't know to whom.
And Kasdan doesn't have it, right?
Not to my knowledge. It's not on the sheet or anything. And I would have written it down had that happened when I had the sheet.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure you guys have it somewhere. You can just take it. I don't
Okay.
really care. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we could use that then, and I could just wear that.
go in Alex form.
Yeah, pretty much human form. Like,
That's fucking hilarious.
When you with the beard, I mean, Avelios and Alex don't look that fucking different.
They're both poofy.
Got a
Yeah.
poof.
When I picture Avelios, I literally picture Alex, but the hair is just feather floof. So,
that's fair.
Yeah.
I have like a limit on my shape shifting shit, because I could actually just wait till we get there and then see what it looks like and change to it, whatever.
I can also disguise someone if
Yeah,
I have to.
There's no limit. I can just shape change.
Well, you can't make your skin and bones look different. It's not polymorph.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can make your clothes look different. Yeah.
And then I could have my... I'm gonna have my wings not attached to my back, of course.
Mhm.
Well, they'll be in there like tattooed to my
Mhm.
body form.
Okay.
Okay, well, do you and Sig have to go work on that now?
I'm working on eyeball stuff. You said you wanted an eyeball thing.
Yeah, no, I meant like, are you guys gonna work on it after that?
No.
I guess.
Wait, what? What do we have to
The
work
spell?
on?
The spell.
We don't really have anything to work on.
Yeah, I think it's it's ready.
Oh,
It's
Oh.
just horrifying because we don't know what's gonna happen. You could zoop back and literally entangle each other and come out the other side of Cronenberg.
what is
That
that?
sounds.
It's like
Professor knows.
yeah, I get that reference.
Is it horrifying?
You don't want to be Cronenberged.
No,
Doesn't sound good.
Nope. Do you want this eyeball item to be offensive, defensive, or utility?
What's the difference between defensive and utility?
It doesn't help you not get hit with stuff. It helps you do other things.
Probably utility.
Like Misty Step isn't defense.
Okay. I'll say utility.
Utility it is. Do you want it to be creepy?
No?
can you define what you mean by
Well,
want
I
it to
had
be?
a terrible idea, but it would be creepy. Is creepy off the table?
Well, ideally we need to be somewhat incognito, so if it's gonna give people like crazy eyes,
Well, I mean, it'd be a very specific use in a specific situation.
how
Not-
specific?
You could have, I mean, it was a crazy idea. Do you want it?
I mean, weirdly enough, I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth, but I feel like I trust Sig on this. I feel
What do you mean, weirdly enough? I feel like you guys are just always...
Look, I recognize the volatility involved in both the things I do and Sig does. I just think I'm more aware of it than he is. It doesn't mean I don't recognize the volatility. It's just that I'm self-destructive enough to go along with it.
I'll trust you, Sig.
Terrible idea. I love it.
True.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do in the interim? You don't know how the spell will be affected by the numbers. You know that it will be affected by the numbers. It's not been tested. You know that it is functional with the the Paragon and the Dragon Heart, and there's a possibility the Paragon is used.
Can I talk to them briefly just as to what to expect and what the overall plan's going to be?
Well, yeah, 100%. That's you guys got plenty of time. Yeah, you guys don't even have to go right now. You can just like.
Yeah. Okay. So I haven't been, the most forthcoming about where I'm from. Let's see.
Oh shit! I forgot. Okay.
What?
What?
Seeing as though we're going to go there, I think it would be good to sort of overall go over what's going on, at least when I left, and, okay. So, simple stuff first. You know how I'm always talking about, horses and how funny they are?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there we have a thing called auto carriages. They go very fast through the street. Don't walk into the street, or they will hit you. Secondly...
Stop?
What?
They wouldn't stop?
The Farnsworth Enterprises has decided that expediency and service is, more profitable than, stopping for pedestrians. So, no.
Luckily, you have private insurance.
Okay.
The buildings there, they're going to be very tall relative to what you've seen prior. Don't freak out. It's fine. They're meant to be like that. Thirdly, I'm a little bit of a terrorist. Okay, and four,
you?
Me too.
Yeah, that one's kind of obvious.
Yep.
How are you a terrorist?
So,
Terrorism.
My father, who's in charge of the Institute, you've met him, not the nicest guy, not a fan. There was, sort of a resistance in the city against the Institute, and I may have gotten entangled. It's a long story, but either way, it involved some bombs and a lot of dead people, and, a thrilling adventure. It'd be a great story to tell you guys sometime, but that's the story for another day.
The Paragon sort of vibrates a little bit in the circle near where the spell is, and then both of them sort of pop up and go, "Are we your Tyler Durdens now?"
I get that reference. No one else can see you. Why?
Yeah, is that what we are? I don't know if that's what we are, but I'd like to be. That'd be fun.
Tyler Durden was a dick. That wasn't even the point of the movie.
Yeah, I know it wasn't the point of the movie. I'm saying that we're dicks, and we might be yours. Are we gonna make you blow stuff up? I would like to make her blow stuff up. Yes. Yes, I would.
If we have to blow stuff up, we'll blow stuff up.
Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
So, we're gonna have to probably break into the Institute, which is one of the most heavily fortified buildings from where I'm from, next to Farnsworth Enterprises, and, not get caught. Now, here's the good thing. When we were at the research station on top of that mountain that blocked all magic, when I put my hand into the system, it still recognized my credentials and let us in.
But didn't it also recognize you as a terrorist?
Okay,
Yeah,
see
didn't that robot want to kill you?
that only happened after I said who I was. So I might still be able to get us into certain areas.
It recognizes us. Well, recognize me personally. When it recognizes us as institutionalized, but because we've changed, it doesn't recognize us as us. So we don't say we're us. If we don't say we're us, but there are retinal scans. The retinal scans are how they get you. The hands are obviously changing with the retinal scans. That's deep. That's deep. We could get new eyes. You want to get new eyes? We could chop someone's eyes off. Get new eyeballs.
I'd rather not go and hunt someone for eyeballs.
Well, we can
Dragon eyes won't fit in our skulls, so...
No, they won't. We could make your skull hole bigger.
That sounds like a fun project for sometime after the world isn't going to end.
Alright, don't let me interrupt. Go ahead.
I could try and use my wand to hack into systems that need to be hacked into. And I don't know what's happened while I've been gone.
Well, he's probably got it hooked up.
What hooked up? The algorithm?
Oh, he's probably got it hooked up to the algorithm.
What? The Hartnell?
Yeah. Imagine what it could use with the future data that the Hartnell's gathered.
God.
Now it can predict the future.
Yeah,
it can literally predict the future now. Before it was just probabilities, but now it's like literally predicting the future.
Okay, so while we're back there...
I hadn't really thought of that.
Get the Hartnell. That's priority A.
I think we should steal the... I think we have to take it.
Yes, priority B would be to also get the algorithm, a tool that my father used to exert great foresight. It allows him to predict the future. Sig was already working on some sort of device to do that, so in case any crisis similar to the Ivory Drift being taken, we would be able to then use the algorithm to predict such events and hopefully stop them before they happen in the future. And thirdly, just in case, if we run into my father, it would be good to get his spellcasting focus, his staff, which is how he imbues people with the ability to rejuvenate themselves, as I do. If we could get that, it would be helpful potentially, because we did make that deal with Zilbane.
We can't kill him.
Not Zilbane, yeah. No, Zilbane, yeah.
But we can't kill him.
That's true.
Well, we could kill him. I don't know what that's gonna do. I really would like to kill him.
Not only the Hartnell, but this very powerful staff that grants people basically eternal life, and a tool that is used to predict the future.
Luckily, that being hooked up to the Hartnell will probably be in the same location, so...
This is a lot for a finite time.
How much time do we have to do all this?
Well,
there's
find out
no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Isn't it exciting? Tell them how excited we are. I'm super pumped. I'm very pumped. Will you tell them, please? Tell them. Will you tell them?
We're very excited.
Thank you. It's bothering me they can't hear me. It's really bothering me.
Why are you excited? Because this sounds horrifying.
Most science is.
This isn't science.
This is absolutely science.
This is a heist.
She rides an elk.
She does.
All right,
Remember
what
when we thought
is
horses
the other
were
one?
hilarious? That's even better.
What is the other
Anyway.
one saying about me? And is it the drunk one or is it the purple one?
I'm purple. But also
purple?
drunk.
He's just commenting on your lovely steed.
He's making fun of Bo, isn't he?
Bo's an idiot. I like him though. Can we put dragon eyes on Bo? We can make his skull bigger.
I don't think
That
she'll
look
agree with
wild.
that. That does sound great, though. Maybe he could, like, see into people's souls. I don't think that's a thing dragons can do, but it's not a thing elks can do either.
Why
so
are
maybe
you talking about seeing into people's souls and dragons and Bo?
Nothing. It's something we can talk about another time.
She's not gonna ride the horse while we're there. I'd be very embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, you can't ride Bo. We haven't seen Bo in a bit
You
anyway.
already said that horses are weird. I imagine that riding an elk would also
Even
be
worse.
weird.
It's very embarrassing. We have people. We have people back there, and if we run into them, last thing I need is that social awkwardness of like, who's your horse friend or elk friend? Ugh.
Yeah, they'll think we stole it from the zoo, which wouldn't be great.
The zoo. Those aren't even real. Oh, Steve.
Do you mean Stan?
Oh, Stan.
Was it Stan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Punchy Guy? Oh, or Sirloin.
I don't know.
Shit. Oh, man! Was she in there when it blew up? We should have checked. I don't know. Well, luckily,
Anyway.
it's only been 10 years or so, right?
Yes, it has been around 10 years.
Does our second time jump count? Because we did it once and then Toll did it for us, but how does that work? Does that add to our time? We actually haven't talked about this.
I don't know if the time is subjective or objective time in terms of what it will count towards.
Ah, shit. Also, it's sort of like broken now.
What is? What do you mean?
Well, the fucking star's gone. And he's gone.
Oh, the universe. Yeah.
yeah. I hope we don't rip a hole. Is all I'm saying. And if we do rip a hole, I hope we're back in time to see what comes out of it.
If we travel back, are we going to see the stars that you talk about?
I would think so, unless somehow the destruction of the stars permeates throughout the entire time stream. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to see.
You did have a sky of stars when you were...
Yeah.
When we talk about there being more than 8, I've never seen anything like that, so...
Do we tell her it's beautiful or overrated?
It's something to see, that's for sure.
You're very good.
It's kind of a non-answer.
How many are there?
Oh, God. Visible? Or the ones we can't see?
There's some you can't see?
Yeah, they're really, really far away. So, like, billions? Billions, probably, in the known universe?
How is the sky not always light?
Because they're far away.
Oh,
They're far away
God.
from each other.
Make a horse analogy so she understands or something. I don't know.
God, you guys are really dicks. I mean, I'm a dick, but you guys are
I mean,
dicks.
you said it that way. I don't know what to tell you. It gets frustrating. Why can't they just let us do the things all the time? Forget about
Speaking of
ethics.
frustration, how do you? I'm just saying, we're not the most easy to get along with, so maybe chill.
I don't like the idea of self-awareness, ma'am. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big
Are you
fan.
fighting with yourself?
the past decade has been real rough, and especially the last year and a half or so, I think we've learned a lot. So maybe some personal growth would be a good change of pace.
We're sort of static and dead.
Well,
yeah, you
I'm
kind of
not.
cut me off at the pass when you've made me get my face eaten off by a book, and you made me
That
get
was you.
smashed in the face by a dad.
He's a nice guy. We've had coffee, some tea before.
You had
Nice.
You've had coffee with the man who killed me?
Hey, he's a cool guy. He's got mad dad energy and not the scary kind we're used to.
I refuse to believe that good dads with positivity exist.
It's a lie.
Well, just make sure they're dressed normal.
I mean, normal's relative. Have you noticed how weird it is with the goggles?
Yeah, normal. What if there's sand? Or if you're in a sandy space? Put the goggles on? Not a problem. We're not camels.
So I think that's all you need to know.
Okay.
Big city, totalitarian government, evil dad, terrorist. So don't...
What do we do if people ask us about things we don't know?
Oh boy. Just lie. Like if I come up to you and I say, "Hey, how you doing? You know a good pizza place around here." What do you
What
say?
the hell is that accent?
What?
It's an accent people have.
I would just point in a random direction.
There you go. See, that's a lie.
Okay.
Someone says, let's say we're in the institute, and someone in a white coat and a clipboard walks up to you and says, "Do you have access to this area?" What do you say?
I say yes.
There you go.
I don't think that's going to be that easy, but I like your optimism.
Mushroom guy's gotta fucking get a rein on that shit, wear normal clothes and like calm down. The paint's gotta fucking...
Oh god, he loves the paint.
I mean, maybe you could just do eyeliner or something. You could look like one of those, like... You know those,
Gonna be a goth?
I was thinking more of a fetish thing, but sure, that's fine.
I'm not gonna sell it as a fetish thing. So, Agnier,
Really?
I know you love the face paint, and let me just say, it's working for you. However, outside of carnivals, face paint's not like a thing people do, typically where I'm from. So if you could, like, rein it in to just around, you know, your eyelids, some eyeliner.
He could probably get it on his lips. You could probably do, like, black lipstick.
Lip liner.
Yeah.
So, okay.
A lip
You do
liner,
lips.
not like a chola.
Oh god.
Like a
Oh no.
like a goth.
I'm
Yeah.
not too concerned about fitting in.
Oh, well, you need to be kind of concerned because, like, we have this thing where I'm from. They're called the police. It's like a town guard, but how do I put
Fascist.
Would they kill you?
this? Fascist. They'll like just be like, "What are you doing?" And you're just standing there on the street, and you'll be like, "Minding my own business," and they'll be like, "Let me search you because I can make you stop and I can frisk you," and then they shoot you if you're not someone they like. So
Sounds
They-
horrible.
They can accost the Golgari patriarch at their own peril.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. We need the city to not be on high alert for us. We need to not, because, oh god, this is gonna go so badly.
Yep.
Agnir, the point is that the best way to achieve our goal is to not be noticed and to not fight with anyone if we can. Got it?
I agree. I'm not looking for a fight.
But if someone
That is their decision.
you could always just like try to peacefully disengage from a situation.
Yes.
That should be
Yeah.
the option you pick.
That is up to them.
No, it's not though. Like, you need like let's say someone in a uniform with a shiny badge comes up to you and is like, "What are you doing here? What do you say?"
I'm here on Golgari business.
They won't know what that means. They don't know what the Golgari are, and no one is supposed to come into the city without like notice. So that'll go very poorly.
Our business. Aerial plane.
Okay. Repeat after me. I'm headed to my job. I work
That's
at the
what I said.
convenience store.
What is a convenience store?
It's a store where they mark up the price of everything, and you go in there, and there's like a 30% chance the place is going to get robbed while you're there.
Why would I work at a store?
Because economies exist, and you need to work
I-
minimum wage so you can
know.
feed your family and live in your studio apartment next to a wig shop with a giant neon sign.
Your money means nothing to me.
That's not.
Maybe Agnir shouldn't come with us on
Speaking of
this.
which, you have no money. You have none.
Yeah.
I thought we had some money.
No. You have gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that gold is not what they use.
That is fine. I can attend to Golgari business here.
Are we saying we're leaving Agnir behind and bringing... Not bringing him?
It's up to
Well-
Agnir. Because the fewer people we have, the longer we have to do our business.
True.
If you feel like you can handle yourselves without me, that is fine. If you need a competent warrior to bail you out, I can come with.
Who's all coming? Me, Sig, Alenia, Evelios, Icilius, Kasdan. You stated to me before in no uncertain terms that you'd very much like to go.
I would like to go, but if it's limiting what we can do... I don't know how much help I'm going to be, other than I just wanted to make sure you don't die in the past.
I'm not gonna lie, even though it's a horrible dystopia, it's still home, and I would like you to see it, but
True.
I would like you to go. But
I'll go if that's what you would like.
We do have 2 hearts if you need like a business heart and a date heart.
that's not how, I'm pretty sure we can only cast the spell once. was how it was explained.
There's a good chance it won't work again. It's a 10th level spell. Whereas something like Wish has a failure. This has a failure.
So it's theoretically possible, but it's like really, really even less likely than
it's less likely than Wish, but yeah. Like it might. For those that go, like just being able to cast a spell at all, it might just. Now I cast into experience pizza.
Okay, so me, Sig, Lenya, Velios, Icilius, Kasdan. 6 people, and then Egnir stays behind because of his lack of tact.
Can do that.
He will absolutely.
No offense, you're great at fucking killing shit. And I love that about you.
Yeah, I killed my Andorian for you.
I know. Thank you.
Could also use that time to help train Kabi up and do the Golgari things.
Icilius, I think you'll get along there really, really well, though. You already know how guns work. That's 50% of the fight right there.
Does everyone have guns there?
The authorities do. You might want to conceal carry. I don't know if you're supposed to have a gun. Pretty sure it's pretty stringent on who's allowed to have a gun outside the Institute, but still.
Will they...
What kind of a world is that where people can't protect themselves?
Yeah. Will they let us have... Like, is it okay if I bring the bag of holding?
I think it would be fine if we start to cast levels of spells roughly above 2, though. Some alarm bells might start going off. It's going to depend on how accurate the algorithm is going to be at determining our actions, and considering it's hooked up to the heart null.
Because, like, I know some of us can conceal weapons and stuff, or just summon them, but, we could stash everything else in the bag.
I think we can all conceal our weapons.
I mean, I don't actually know how that'll work. Summoning a weapon in past.
It's bound to you, right? Like, so I think it would carry over. I guess I don't know, though. That's an interesting experiment. Does binding with someone's soul allow it to travel in time?
Well, it's traveled across planes with you.
That's true. Although time is a different dimension than even the spatial dimension difference of different planes.
Yeah, but don't each of the planes have their own time? Because
that's true.
Moves differently.
Feywild definitely runs differently.
It should be fine. Yeah, hopefully. The shield is the problem.
Yeah.
I'd have to hide the shield.
Yeah, probably the bag would be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So are we doing disguises?
I mean, I have to disguise.
Really, it's just clothes, not really disguises.
Yeah.
I know, but some people are wearing, like, armor. So.
Well, you can make your armor look like whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. Icilius, or no, Velios, your armor or your disguise hat can make you look like whatever with wearing whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's really just Icilius is wearing breastplate. However, if you find a way to make money, they just have bulletproof vests.
Didn't Icilius get a piece of armor from one of the Institute facilities?
It got fucked up with the
and then it got
abduction.
taken from him.
Fuck, that would have been so convenient.
Yeah.
I could make a large coat that sort of conceals what he's got going on.
Do you have a large coat?
I mean,
I
it'll
mean, I
look.
could not wear the breastplate.
Will you
I
be
don't want
fine
you to
with
be
that?
unarmored, though, in case we get in a fight.
And just get behind cover. Done it before. We just fought a dragon without armor.
Yeah, it didn't go super well. I mean, we won, but, like, barely.
How many dragons are we expecting?
None to my knowledge, but there's gonna be other
How
stuff.
would you rate your dad on a scale from
0.
say, I don't know, like one of us to
Oh, 45.
like a super ancient dragon
Oh,
power level
I thought she was talking about
wise?
like how big of a douchebag.
His staff is partially powered by an artifact of toll, so that puts him up there.
Yeah, I think.
Are we looking at like? So we're talking like dragon, or are we talking like god level?
I mean, even if we kill him, you've seen what happens to me when I die.
He fancies
Is there a way to-
himself a sort of god of being a dick.
Is there a way to stop that from happening?
We
I
can't
mean,
kill him. I want to kill him, but we can't.
Why?
We'll fuck up the time. We'll fuck up time. We talked about it with Sig. We can't do the kill. We can kill like minor people that don't matter. Working class people. It's
One of
like-
those people just ends up becoming a fucking important butterfly.
Did she just talk about like upward mobility
That wasn't me.
in a system with
That wasn't Alenia, that was Sarah.
That's okay.
She wouldn't know what the others said.
Even if we can't kill him permanently, if we were to get him down to the point where we force him to rejuvenate himself, it's possible he'll be disoriented enough where we would be able to get away with the Hartnell.
Yes. But we can't kill him. I don't care if he
Would that screw anything up if we make him change his body?
In what way?
I don't know, you said we can't change anything, but what if his body changes?
Maybe that's always what's happened, and it was always supposed to happen.
spooky.
I think it's better not to think about these things too much. It gives you a headache.
Yeah, I have a little bit of one now.
As long as we don't know what has happened, I think what we do is what has always happened, except for the things that we know don't happen. Like him not dying. Or like him, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, he couldn't have died because he talked to us, so that's why we can't kill him.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, because it works. Yeah. He could regenerate. Because we've only seen him in his other form, and even though that's in the past, it moves with us, so we're going to be in the future of the past when we're there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of your accounts is available. Or we
Our
might have
bank
to...
accounts?
Yeah, if they're not, we're going to have to make money somehow. Oh, we could rob a bank. I've always wanted to rob a
Not
bank.
gonna rob a bank.
Why not? Can we rob a bank? We've always wanted to rob a bank.
It's not relevant to whether or not it's expedient to do so in the limited time we have available.
3 of my
Worst
favorite
case,
movies are
we
bank
can
robbing
go rob a
movies.
convenience store. It's much quicker.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think it probably not not the same amount of thrill, but it's 10%. 10%, I think.
We could take everything that Farnsworth owns.
That would be nice.
We could just stay and take over the whole world. Think of all the technology they have and what we could accomplish. No more horses. Mecha horses.
Once the world is saved, we can revisit the idea. How about that?
If we can revisit it all.
So, anything anyone needs to do before we go and try not to die or fuck up the time stream?
Should probably check in before I leave again.
Yeah, that'd be good. She's gonna kill you over being killed. It seems like. Good.
He would have probably found a way to bring me back and kill me again.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Maybe. No, you're gonna have to mention the time travel. Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna go. Good luck.
You're gonna let him. You're gonna let him describe time travel. To his wife. I mean, that's awesome, but I kind of want to go see him do that. I'm just saying.
I mean, how does this work? You could probably go with him if you want. He just can't
it's
see
a
you.
radius thing. I've tried.
I'm not going to eavesdrop on their private conversation.
I can only see and hear what you see and hear, to be totally honest.
Okay. Well, I think our past actions in terms of spying on our friends is probably not the best way to go about moving forward.
That's a good cover. They'll hear that out loud and not expect us to do it. Smart. So are you going? Velios?
Me?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
Okay. So, you fly over to your home within Gygax. Armadilla's there. Ah, you're back. So I was thinking, tomorrow we could go grab a nice dinner or something. We didn't get a lot of time to hang out at the party. And then they said it got really, really wild while you guys were playing poker and stuff, but
I would love to, but
am I gonna have to kill you?
hopefully not. But I do have to leave again. We have to save the professor's box.
The way you described the box
Yeah.
situation to me seemed like it was a unachievable goal.
They figured out a way to time travel. So I... Yeah.
You're gonna fucking what?
Time travel.
You're gonna travel through time.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I guess it's not the first time. In a weird way.
I should be used to this. I should be over it. I'm not.
When I come back, maybe we can make a trip to Tin Top and just explore there for a bit. Get out of the city.
Promise me.
I promise you.
Don't die. She hugs you.
I'll hug her back. I'll do my best.
I guess bring me a souvenir.
If that is something that is allowed, I will try.
Okay.
I'll try and be quick.
I was just about to ask how it works, and I don't want to know. So, I
don't think I really know.
just come.
Just come back. That's the plan.
Come back and normal and alive and well and all of that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. Protect your friends.
I will.
Okay. Back at the place. I finished it!
What did you make?
No, the eyeball thing?
Of course, the eyeball thing!
Lenya?
Is Lenya the one that's
what?
gonna use this?
I
was
don't.
going to ask for it.
What
Wow.
did you make?
Well, it's pretty cool. So, I infused this eyeball with enough magic to allow you to use it for an hour once you activate it. After it's over, it might explode, but maybe not violently, maybe just gross, but maybe violently, who knows. But while you use it, it'll float above your head and spin around, and you'll be able to see what it sees. And also, probably people will fear you.
So it gives you 360-degree vision.
Yep.
I feel like this is a thing I'm not comfortable with, but Professor?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to the magical spinning eyeball with supervision. Take it.
Okay. You can use it once. It'll give you advantage on perception checks. You can't be surprised. And every creature of your choice that can see you within 30 feet needs to make a wisdom save of 14 or fear you. Oh, and you have advantage on initiative.
That actually would have been pretty good. for me, but
Well, it's not like it's unnegotiable.
I'm good. That's creepy.
It is very creepy.
Are you sure, even knowing that?
Yeah.
Because I can cast a spell on myself that will give some of these same effects.
I'm good.
Okay.
It does take an action to activate it.
Yep.
But it lasts for an hour. And then at the end, you gotta roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
Okay, at this point, Avelios, you are back.
How
So,
did it go?
Fun. It
Good.
went fun. Just don't let me die.
or
Uh,
she'll kill you.
Or she'll kill all of you.
I mean, it's never really been part of our plan to let you die.
Oh, no.
I can take a school
But
teacher.
if it happens,
I
you're
know
all
that for a
probably...
fact.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
We'd get our hopes up about what?
What?
What? I got distracted by Professor saying she could fight a school teacher.
Yeah, maybe the old lady.
I could definitely kill that old lady. It wouldn't even be hard.
We've seen how quickly you go
One
down.
firebolt. She's so dry, she'll catch immediately.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Alenia, Isilius, Avelius, Professor, Kazdan, Sig. That's the 6?
Oh god, we're not bringing
I think
Junon,
that's
are
the
we?
6.
If you want to, it just lowers the time you can spend there.
Nope,
Which is
just
We also have to
gonna...
find the Herald, too. He's there. I almost forgot to mention.
are you, do you still want to
gonna
bring
go-
all those same people?
I'm gonna go to Junon.
Uh-huh.
We are probably leaving soon.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the room with you while you're talking about this.
Oh, I didn't know if
Yeah,
he had,
he was
like,
in the
fucked
he was
off
in
or not.
the he was in the room with Sig.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to him then and say, well, I'm gonna give him a smooch.
Gross.
I really hate... Hopefully nothing happens. I don't like this at all. But
Well, someone's got to defend the city. Me, I'm the one. Okay. And Egnir and Numai, I guess. I don't know if Numai does that. I guess Kabi, Siko, Katie. Vel was resting. Probably fine now. Kabi.
just, I'll be back, okay? I don't know how long. I'll be back.
Okay. We should actually
Okay.
discuss the impacts. I've been doing some math.
Oh god.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five, 6 people. That's kind of a low amount of time. We'd have...
How low?
Well, it sort of compounds on itself. With 6 people, we have roughly 36 hours. If we take 5, we'll have closer to 3 days. If we take 4, we'll have closer to 5 days.
That's like almost... Yeah.
One person could probably do it indefinitely. Unless things went really wrong.
The difference between 5 and 6 is a
Well,
lot.
displacing more than one time stream is very hard to do. If we can really get it done, that's good. I can also try to stay behind, but I'd really like to go.
It's better to have 2 people that know about it than just one, I think.
Kasdan could stay behind. It would be safer anyway.
For 3 days?
Yeah.
I think that's enough time to get everything done.
If you need 5, I can stay. As much as I'd like to go, I was obviously an incredibly powerful wizard, an inventor, and the creator of artificial intelligence in this timeline. But also, if I'm 100% honest, I kind of have a little hope that one of my moms is alive.
I think we can do it in 3 days.
If not, I did write a letter and you could just deliver it. I understand either way. They might both be gone. One was sick. A lot can happen in 32 years.
I think we can do it in 3 days.
I think we're better taking it. Just gonna have to move fast.
We should prioritize our numerous objectives.
Yeah.
And just hope nothing goes wrong.
Or try to get them all in one place at one time if we can.
Hartnell, algorithm,
The
staff.
Hartnell, the algorithm, those will be in one place, most likely.
Staff and...
Staff and the Herald, if we can find him, which he's probably locked up either in the Institute or, worst case, at the prison.
Okay, just... Professor, I know oftentimes I take the lead on things, but I'm going in here completely blind. So I'm trusting you to get us where we need to be as fast as possible.
I'll do my best. Although if a horse situation comes up, I do believe you should take the lead.
From what it sounds like, I doubt that will happen.
Who knows? We could break into the zoo. That would be fun. That's something I've always wanted to do. I mean, we kind of did it with a T-Rex during the bachelor party, but I was very drunk, so... Seriously, though, I thank all of you for doing this with me. I know it's dangerous.
Well, we need to get our home back.
Plus, we've done so many dangerous things at this point. Kind of weird if we don't. This is like the normal for us now.
Yeah.
And even if it wasn't, we'd still be there for you. So. I guess we should go on.
If you guys are ready, I can teleport us to the site of the city. I can use my mother's bracelet as an object for the teleport spell. Jake has a look on his face like that's a bad idea.
This is Sig. But yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
He described it to you as a hellscape. That'll work. Oh God.
Well, all we have to do is get there and then cast the time spell, right? Or do we have to go to
Time
a specific
spell?
spot?
We'll take an hour.
Okay. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
I mean, last time I time traveled, I lost a lot of my memories, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, but...
It's fine. I lost a lot when I traveled across planes, but we've traveled across planes and that's still intact, so...
Well, I can cast the teleport. Well, no, I guess you want to use the bracelet. That's
Well,
fine.
anyone can use an object. If I handed it to him, he could use it.
Oh, okay. I can do that so that... Well, we should talk about this real quick. There's a chance that using the 10th level spell could wipe out our ability to use magic for a short period of time.
How short?
It depends.
That's
Well.
a big thing to...
Just us as the casters, or would it affect...
It would be
Like
just us.
Alenia.
Just that, no. She should be fine.
Okay. We'll be okay then.
It shouldn't be the whole time. If we do 3 days.
Yeah.
We can try to push it. But if we don't, you'll feel a tug. You will feel a tug if we are running up against time here. And you can try to resist it. But eventually it'll take you. So, and the longer you resist it, the higher possibility that a bad thing occurs. So,
I feel like we're stalling.
I'm
need to-
absolutely stalling. I am
Yeah.
100% stalling.
Alright, everybody grab hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, one more thing. Not stalling. Goes into his bag and goes, thump, 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 and pulls out greater healing potions and hands each of you one.
Oh, thank God.
I still have the one Numai gave me, too.
I already have 3. Does somebody else need it more?
Yeah.
Okay. You can
Or
have
not?
mine.
I'm sorry. Superior. 8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
Superior?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have one superior then?
You can take my superior too.
Okay. Thank you. Could have sworn. That would have been nice last fight. May have lived.
Okay.
Alright, we can do this. Gonna join hands in a circle.
What part of the city are we going to? Somewhere where we won't be noticed. I've got the perfect place.
Oh no. Okay. I was thinking somewhere downtown, one of the lower districts. outside.
Got a place where we won't be noticed walking in or out.
Oh God, it's not a brothel, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's just one of my favorite spots. Okay, let's go.
Okay. 3, 2.
Nope.
Oh.
You feel like a punch in the sternum. And then and what you see around you we will describe next time.
No!
Oh shit.
So we will, at the beginning of next session, cast the time travel spell and hopefully go back in time. A moment we have been building toward for 3 years.
Everything big is starting to happen, and it's kind of bittersweet because it's like that much closer.
Dude, ever since we hit the nest and started dealing with the Veliosis shit, it's been feeling increasingly like... I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like, you know, whenever you're a kid and you're in school and you know that graduation is like a year away and it's been creeping up on you and you're like, man, I'm probably not going to see my friends again. Like that kind of feeling.
And
That's
then all
what
of a
it
sudden, it
feels
just
like.
fucking smacks you in the face, like surprise.
Yeah, that's what it feels like right now with this campaign because it's been 3 years of our fucking lives.
Well, I've got ideas so we can visit the characters again in the future for like one shots and stuff like that.
If we don't die.
Hopefully we don't die.
Ooh.
Huh?
Agnir's gonna live for a couple millennia, so
Well, unless he dies before that.
he can't die.
It's a good thing we didn't take him to the past so he doesn't get fucking blown up by cops.
And they're welcome to try.
That's
Agnir says ACAB.
Oh yeah.
God damn it. Oh. You're gonna miss this character as the campaign 2 comes around?
You're gonna also love the new
You're gonna love the new
characters,
the new
though,
characters
so-
are so there's so much
Oh, yeah.
depth to these characters that like as first because this is everyone's first campaign basically, like real campaign. And yeah, well Alenia was your character, you just moved it over. So like it was flying by the seat of our pants for a little bit and just kind of exploring what the hell D&D even is. And then campaign 2, everyone's kind of got a pretty cool idea of what they want to explore, about their character, about what their character is capable of. You're going to see a lot of very different things happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. Campaign 2, I am very much looking forward to. But campaign 1's not done. We have big stuff happening here.
Still have to kill a lot of gods.
The next several sessions are going to be fucking wild.
I'm excited.
I'm so scared.
Oh.
We still have to collect the essences. Like,
Yep. We still have gods to deal with. And
like
I
there's
am
so
not
much, but
ready.
there also isn't that much. It feels like.
once we get the Hartnell back, we can proceed more easily to the domains of these gods.
Oh god, now Alenia's actually gotta face the thing that's been looming since literally the first session.
Yep.
Yeah, good times. It's also a race to level 20 before shit hits the fan.
True.
Yep.
Well, it's still a fun ride. I'm very much looking forward to it. Good times. Good times. So, We'll be back. Are we back next Thursday, guys? I am now.
Yeah.
By the way, my schedule is done being crazy. It's finally over. I took a day off.
Quiz job.
We are not actually able to go on a vacation. We're gonna go on like a mini vacation, like an adventure kind of thing. But we're gonna be gone in August at a certain point, like mid-August. We have rented a tiny cabin on a lake. I don't know what's gonna happen in between now and then, but I am very much looking forward to basically 5 days of not having COVID people coughing at me, but also a beach, some sun, hopefully some good food. Hell yeah. I mean, we're gonna fuck weird. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
The place looks like
It looks terrible. We'll take
people
pictures.
fucking
It's
live
actually
there. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
It's not like
but
gross. It's just like clearly it was
It's covered in,
decorated
like,
by an
lace.
elderly person.
There's like laced trim curtains
Yeah.
and there's like white bed. It's like a duvet cover.
Yeah,
and like
it's
there's like frilly kitschy shit
But-
and none of it matches.
but it's
It's
got
like
a private
Grandma's
beach on the
house.
fucking lake, so it's like okay, I'm gonna do that. So,
Oh, the kitchen looks so fucking retro.
yeah,
too.
but it'll be a good time. But between now and then, streams are gonna get crazy. We're gonna be doing D&D stuff. I'm gonna do supplemental D&D stuff as well from time to time. You come back tomorrow, Friday. I'm gonna be doing stuff here. We're gonna be able to hit YouTube much harder now, and we're doing a movie review soon. So Hannah and I are. So that should be fun. And yeah, I just
unbox stream at some
we
point.
got
too.
unboxing. There's just so much stuff that's gonna be able to happen now that
It's just-
my life isn't fucking crazy.
Cat teeth marks all over the boxes, by the way, because Ellie has decided that the unboxing pile is her fucking new climbing spot, so I've had to chase her off of it multiple times. So
Yeah. So it's gonna be.
I didn't mention this to you guys, but I'm gonna have the house to myself soon.
Yeah.
Jessica's finally moving out.
Oh, you used a name.
Oh, then
I kind of talked over you a little bit, but yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. So, maybe we can expand our space a little bit.
Maybe we can
there, because you
actually
got a lot of room.
hang out.
I would like to hang out.
Yeah.
I'm the most
Hanging
introverted
out. Oh my
We're
god.
gonna hang out at
Hasn't
somewhere
it's
that's
been
not this
so
house.
long?
And it won't be here, which is weird. Okay. Yeah. So,
I miss you guys so much, and I normally am the most introvert person.
Wow.
Ugh. I know.
That's the first
it hurts
time-
Me to have
Actually, that's the
emotional
second.
expression.
It's the second time you've ever said that to me.
You know how bad it is, then.
Hey, that's how many times we've hugged. There it is. And I'm a hugger.
Oh god, memes.
Memes time. Anyway, the memes have come out. N-Block is doing it. Go to the official Discord.
Go to Discord
Uh,
and see the memes.
If you're not part of, I think the Discord goes to that one, right? Discord, is that the one?
I don't know.
Official Discord. What's that? What's that Discord? Let's see. Nope, that's the other one. I should set up the Nightbot better. I'm trash. But anyway, go enjoy the memes. N-Block is a fucking joy, and so is everybody else who does the memes here. We love you
shit.
deeply. We'll be back next Thursday, and we're time traveling. Have a good night.